I'm Maria Jones, Head of Analytics at VisionCore. Oracle EPM Cloud Profitability and Cost Management Business Process provides us with a platform for performance reporting and combining financial and operational data. We can easily perform complex multi-step allocations and calculations. Before deploying the Oracle EPM Cloud, our GL was overburdened with extra data and dimensions used to run allocations for management reporting. This slowed down our close process and still did not give us what we needed since the calculations were not transparent to all stakeholders. Any changes to calculations were very difficult and time-consuming. Oracle EPM Cloud delivers the detailed data for management reporting from across many different systems. The transparency needed for all stakeholders to view the methodology behind the allocations, and the flexibility for changes with side-by-side analysis of new versus old allocation calculations. Our business leaders now have timely, relevant, and insightful analytics and easy-to-consume reports. With pre-packaged embedded analytics, I can create and access dashboards and graphs such as profit curves, scatter charts, key performance indicators, and graphical allocation traces for unique insights of the transformed financial data. Here, I am viewing a profit curve where we can see net profit by customer. This chart shows all our stores with the best performers on the left, the worst performers on the right, and the break-even point on top. Looks like only 50% of our customers are profitable. Looking at the right side of the curve, we need to answer the question, what actions are needed to make these customers more profitable? We also need to maintain our profitable customers. To help with this, the computed profit data in Oracle EPM Cloud is available at granular levels. The category analysis chart enables us to analyze the performance of all customers by using different categories. In this example, we see almost all of the bottom performing 30% of customers are from our department store retailer, Qmart. Further, I can see who owns these customers by reviewing the bottom 30% region category. I can also retrieve the underlying data set by each individual store and export it into Excel for a more detailed investigation. I can also review dashboards to better understand our business. This company-level dashboard includes a performance analyst chart that shows profit percentage against net profits, with the revenue measured as the size of the bubble. Here we can see that Qmart, the blue bubble, has the highest revenue but the lowest profitability position, which tells me that we need to take better advantage of the earned revenue. Let us take a closer look at the profitability and cost statistics for department stores, where I can see the percentage change of our profit margin as compared to the previous quarter. The activity costs trends chart shows higher trends for customer servicing activities in Q1. The activity costs detailed by chain chart tells me most of the costs are being absorbed by Qmart. Now that we know where to look, we can investigate with detailed reports. Next, I will create a 6-month profit and loss report for Qmart to examine performance at a granular level. I can see that overtime is about $50,000 higher in the earlier months. I can further drill down on the overtime value for January to view the source of the allocated costs. We can see here that machining is the largest source of overtime. To reduce this, we can order an additional machine to support the fabrication activity. I can also see the overtime costs incurred by our shipping and customer service departments was due to our excessive returns processing and service calls activities. Our sales rep, Noella Dekima, confirmed Qmart had a reorganization of their purchasing department at the end of last year. We will need to provide training to their purchasing department to lower this. Trace allocations lets us visually follow the flow of funds through the model for an additional level of transparency. Our model view isolates the total overtime costs allocated to Qmart. Here we see the activity charges and contribution percentage required to support each customer. In this example, Rule 19 shows $25,154 of customer service activities costs generated by service calls and returns processing. I can then further drill down into the rules behind these allocations. Here I can see, on the right, that rent is being reassigned from the corporate center based on a square footage calculation. I can further view the exact source, destination, and driver used in the calculation, which the owner can adjust in an easy-to-use click-and-point interface. We can sequence our rule sets and rules to manage a waterfall of allocations, where data allocated later is dependent on the results of earlier allocations. Running our rules calculations is then very simple and flexible. Oracle EPM Cloud layers our calculation logic on top of our source GL data. This unique layering preserves the source data and makes it easy to run and reverse rules. Our prior process within our GL environment required restoring data back to a point before calculation. Undoing or redoing any or all calculations in profitability and cost management simply involves selecting the Clear Calculated Data option. The resulting numbers are a sum of inputs and data generated by rules. This approach makes it easy to examine the calculations rule by rule. The rule balancing screen details each rule and its impact. Clicking on the links opens a content-sensitive ad hoc report in Oracle SmartView for Office. In SmartView, the exact details of the calculation can be selected and reviewed. Oracle EPM Cloud Profitability and Cost Management makes the allocation process completely transparent, credible, and fully traceable. Oracle EPM Cloud Profitability and Cost Management is a business-focused analytical solution, providing us a safe and accessible platform with timely, relevant analytics and actionable performance information to LOB leaders across all levels of our organization.